Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rock. Let me holler at you real quick. Don't get too comfortable, my friend. The enemy could be right under your nose, and you wouldn't even know it. The object is closer than what it appears. A lot of times, we get too comfortable and we put ourselves in the bubble, and we're not aware of our surroundings. We're not self-aware of what's going on around us. And right when we get too comfortable, right when we think all is well, that's when the enemy strikes. Never let your guard down, and never put down that force field. Keep it up at all times. A lot of people gonna think, oh, you fear mongering, or a lot of people gonna think that you're living in constant fear. No. Self-protection is the most important thing that you can do, because you're not only protecting yourself, you're protecting your tribe, your family, your friends, and anyone else you hold dear. So it's very important that you hold up your guard, because if you lose your guard and you lose everything you worked for, you're not just letting yourself down. You're letting the people that count on you down and the people that look up to you down. More importantly, like the work never stops. The fight never stops. A lot of times we strive that once we get everything we worked so hard for, then we can finally be at peace. Then we can finally relax and it's all said and done. As long as you're alive, as long as there's breath in your lungs, the fight continues. It's not about war. It's not about putting yourself in bad positions. It's not a constant fight in the sense of you're always going back and forth with someone. It's the fact that people are looking for the right moment to attack. People are looking for the right moment for you to fail, for you to be caught slipping. And when you are not looking around or not looking over your shoulders, that's when they come out and they're ready. So if you stay ready, it won't be nothing. So remember, the object is closer than what it appears. A lot of people are right under your nose, looking, waiting, salivating for you to lose, salivating for you to lose that edge, salivating for you to lose that grit. But that's not going to happen because you're smarter than that. And it's not about fear. You're strong, you're confident, you're self-aware, and you are conscious of what's going on. See, the people that live in fear, they've already lost. Never be afraid of what the demon or what the enemy could do to you, because the enemy is not stronger than you. That's why they're waiting for you to slip up, because they can't attack you when you're on your guard. They can't attack you when you're headstrong. They can't attack you when you're on top. If they could, then they would. So you're already stronger than them. They already know they're beaten. That's why they have to use underhanded tactics to get at you. If they were strong enough, or they were strong, because they're not. They're at a low level of consciousness, so they're not strong. They're only strong if you allow them to dictate your life or allow you to live in a constant state of fear. But you're not doing that. So remember, you're nonchalant. You're weightless. Because, like I said, a lot of people, they live in fear of the enemy, the enemy, the enemy. You have nothing to be afraid of. You got the armor on. You got it. And remember this: if you've beaten the enemy before, the enemy can't be beaten again. So understand that this isn't about living in fear. It's about being on your guard. You can be weightless and be on your guard. You can have fun and be on your guard. That's what it's all about. So understand that the object is closer than what it appears. And if you're self-aware of that, if you know that, then you can't lose. So understand that. Put yourself in the position to succeed, and everything will fall into place for you. So remember that. The enemy cannot contend with you. That's why they're waiting for you to slip. But if you don't slip up, and even if you do, as long as you swiftly correct the mistake, even if you slip up, you won't lose. Even if things don't go your way, you correct it and you get back up. Because like I said, we all make mistakes. We all fail. We all slip up. But it's about what you do after that. Because we all going to fall down. We all going to stumble. You only lose when you stay in that state of mind. When you stay in that mess. When you make a mess and you sit in it, that's when you lose. That's when the enemy wins. You don't lose because you made a mistake. You don't lose because you slipped up. You lose because you slip up, and because of that slip up, you beat yourself up and allow yourself to stay in that constant self-doubt, in that sadness, in that depression, in whatever that negative feeling. Once you succumb to the enemy's clutches, that's when you lose. Not simply just making a mistake. So that's when you fail. That's when things are at no avail. So remember, the object is closer than what it appears. But if you're out of arm's length or out of reach of that object, of that unmovable force, you'll never have to come face to face with it. They'll be looking for you, but they won't be able to find you. But hey, it's Ra. Like, comment, subscribe, like if you new. I love you, family. We're growing, family. Woo woo. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.